So right here we have the Pawious wireless dog collar right here. This company sent this to me so I can do this unboxing video with you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. So opening it up, you can see that it's really presented very nicely. They got the little information panel right here, kind of a thank you for buying, all that type of stuff. And you have the nice sheet on top. And then everything is nice and cut out in here so that it fits nicely into the box. So great presentation. I love that. This right here is kind of like your controller for the whole thing. Let's see. On the back, you have, it says tripod right there, but I don't, oh wait, yeah. So you got a little kickstand right there. So if you did want to just simply put it onto the counter like that, you can do that. We'll get to more of this in just a minute. Then we have this little guy right here. This is going to be the part that makes connection with the animal. And then they have a little like caution sticker thing on here. Let's see. It's that's number 3. Number 1. It says never connect a lead to the electronic collar. It will excessive pressure on the contacts. Do not leave the collar on your dog over 12 hours per day. Better with 6 hours. Reposition the collar around the dog's neck every 1 to 2 hours. And then please check the skin condition of the dog's neck every day. Caution, please read the user's manual carefully before using to avoid injury caused by improper use. If the dog feels uncomfortable or abnormal during, please stop immediately. Okay, so that's the 2 main parts of the unit right there. Of course, you can take out your foam cutout, and then you have some additional information right here. This right here is your instruction manual, it looks like. We'll go through that in just a minute. This is turn over to get some details. This looks like just some extra info that they put into there. And then they have, this looks like another type of information panel. So we're going to go through these 2 right here to see what that is. And then you have everything all kind of nice and boxed up on the inside right here to where you know exactly what everything is. And it has a very nice presentation here. So we'll go with this one first. This is all of the product accessories right there. And then you have your remote holder. There's a little holder that this thing can go in. And then this right here is the collar that's going to go around. So let me go ahead and put that to the side. We'll put that over there. Let's start off with the dog collar right here. Opening that up. Got a nice little bag. Take this on out. Got a little tape on there, so you got to go through the tape, which is nice so that it stays all nice and wrapped up like that. There you go. And feels good. I don't know what this is made out of, but it's like a good strong, like a belt almost, if you will. Got a lot of holes on there too. So whether you have a big dog or a small dog, you're able to get this thing around there. Let me go ahead and see how the buckle works right here. It's got the nice roller on the end right there, so you can easily get this thing on and it'll be nice and comfortable. Just simply choose your hole right there, and then you can slide this on through the D-ring just like that. And then you are good to go right there. That's awesome. And then also, I'm assuming you're going to need to have these little contacts right here to be able to kind of go through there maybe. We'll have to check that out in just a minute. You know what, I can get rid of this because I don't need that anymore since I read that. There's a little power button right here on the back side. So I'm assuming, yep, press it, beeps. It does say pull this right here. What's that? Okay, this is your charging port right here. So you have a USB-C cord to be able to put into there. This is blinking red. I'm not too sure exactly what that is going to do yet, so we'll have to get into that. I'm curious to know if, okay, if I hold it down, it started beeping a whole bunch, and then the red lights flashed again. Let's see if we can get that. There you go. Oh, now it's green. Okay, interesting. I don't know what the difference between the 2 colors is. Okay, and there's the red. I'm assuming that's like a, it's ready and it's not ready, powering down type of thing. So let's see, we got that, we got that. Let's put this over here. This right here is your remote holder. Let's go ahead and open that one on up. Again, packaged very nicely in the little sleeve. Oh, this thing is fancy. Okay, so it's like a stand. How does that... I feel like that's magnetic. Yeah. Wow. That's impressive right there. So you have this nice big base right here. And this thing works on all these pivots right here. So you can really turn this thing to exactly where you need it to go and where you want it to be. This thing rotates all the way around as well. You can flip it this way, you can flip it up, you can flip this down. This is great if you want to like travel with it too, since this is a wireless dog fence. You don't have to bury a wire around a certain perimeter. It's just a matter of how close the pet is to your controller unit right here. And so if you wanted to like go to the dog park, you could bring this thing with you, maybe just slide it in the pocket or something like that, or you can put it on the picnic table, have it on the little stand right there, and then you're able to let your dog roam free at the park, but then they'll still, if they get too far, they'll feel the buzz or whatever. So that's super cool. I really like that. Let's see. You got some little, I'm not too sure what these are right here, but it's like little nougats that flip out like that. Maybe put it onto the side of a desk so it doesn't fall off. That's really interesting. I'm not too sure exactly what that purpose is. Huh. Cool. This also has like a nice texture to it on the bottom, so it should stay very nicely onto. It gives it a little bit of traction right there, and then this thing pops right on up to there, just like that. Super cool. And then you got this. Okay, let's get into the rest of this here. I don't think I need this stand right now. I'm just gonna put that right on over there so we don't have as much stuff on the table. And let's open up this. Whoa, hello. All right, okay, so these are like the little, they screw into these little guys right there. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in there. And so you just simply take these on out, and these are gonna pop right on in just like that. You just simply screw them on in like that. I'm assuming you can put it through this. Is that how that, I think this is how that, we need to read the instructions to know exactly if that's what this is, but it seems like they would fit through that. But it could be that you just put the collar around it a different way. We'll have to check that out in just a minute. But you do get 4 of those little nougats, so you get 2 extra ones because this only takes 2 right there. You get a whole bunch of little flags right here, so if you wanted to put some flags out where the length of perimeter that you put, you can have these right here, so that's nice that they've incorporated that into there. Just rough guessing this, is that a word? Guesstimating this, I'd say that there's about 15 to 20 of these little flags, so plenty enough to be able to sprinkle around the yard if you wanted to do that. Not too sure what this little guy is. That's not a light. Is that a light? I can't tell if that's a little light in there or not, but it looks like a little LED light. I don't know exactly what that is. That's interesting. This right here is that USB-C cord that I was talking about that you're going to use to charge it up. Let's go ahead and see how long this is so we have an idea of where we can plug it in at. I'd say that that's about a 2-foot cord right there, which is perfect size for something small like this. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at our instructions now, 'cause sometimes that can be... oh, this is a training guide. Okay, so they give you a little training guide on using this with your dog. And then they have the unit right here, which is the installation of it, the user's manual. So you have about 26 pages. Of course, they go through all the components that should be inside there, all the button descriptions of what all the buttons do. So, of course, you have your power button on here. You have your mode button right here. This is your pairing button to pair it with the collar, and then you have your boundary adjustments, so your plus and your minus. So you basically can set it to however far you want it to go. You know, say 15 feet or 30 feet or 45 feet. You just simply press the plus and minus button right there to be able to get it to the distance that you want. Which is super nice because then you can just take it with you, like I said. You know, if you're going out on a trip or something like that and you want your dog to stay within the confines of the place that you're staying at, you can just bring this thing with you. You don't have to go and bury a wire or anything like that. That is super cool. I really like that. Okay, your receiver LED indicator, which is what we were talking about earlier with the lights that we saw on this. Green light flashes means power's on. Power off, red light flashes twice and then turns off. There's no signal, a flashing red light indicates no signal, and then pairing, the green light flashes for 15 seconds. So whenever you're trying to pair it up to the main unit right here, you can do that. And that's the great indicator right there for that. Super cool. Oh, I wanted to mention that if you want to get more than one of these and you have more than one animal, this thing supports up to 3 dogs. So you can just simply program each different transmitter in the little screen right here, dog 1, dog 2, dog 3, and you'll be able to use this thing with all the pets. So super cool. I really like that they have that. Just different channels for the different ones. Let's see, we figured out the power button, and we figured out the USB-C charging port, contact installation. Okay, so you just put it directly onto there, and then there's a tighten the contact point using the test light. Oh, okay, this is a test light. Let's check that out now. So let's grab 2.0. We'll have to see if this thing has some juice. It did turn on, so let's see. We're just going to simply screw these little guys on in just like that. Okay, we got green right there, so should be something happening here. Oh, look, I'm just realizing this one is taller than this one, so depending on how much hair your dog has, this one can go a little bit further in. Super cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to switch them out to be able to get that to work correctly. So let's go ahead and we'll do the 2 longer ones right here. That's really cool. I didn't realize that they had that. All right, got our contacts in. Are we on? I don't know if we're on yet. Oh, you know what? It may not work too because I haven't set up the whole unit and everything. But I do have a green light there, so let me just test this out. Nope. Little tester thing's not quite working yet. I'm assuming it's because, let's see if we can. Okay, well, I pressed the on button right there and it turned on. You can see how it's got the boundary right here, the 20-foot boundary, 20 feet. And then this is the transmitter that we have right there. See if it, yeah, look, it's already moving. I'm 5 feet away. See, look. So a lot of times I measure cords in my videos to be about that long. It should be about 5, 6 feet. Yep, look right there. So that's how I know how long a cord is, if y'all are wondering. I kind of guesstimate if it's, you know, part way on my body. Okay, so we have this thing. It's on. It's recognizing it. But this is not, I don't know if this is supposed to light up or not. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on right here. Maybe I haven't set it up all the way yet to get it 100%. Let's see, pairing operation. It seems to pair like right out of the box for me. You can see how it's got the number 1 right there, and it shows you how far away it is and all that type of stuff. So that's fantastic. Let's see. I gotta say, taking this thing right out of the box and just using it and getting everything, like I really, so far, I haven't really needed the instructions, which is something that I like to do in my videos, to find out how intuitive a product is. I just kind of take it out and start using it and fumbling with it and see if it works the way that it should work right out of the box without having to read instructions. Of course, a lot of times I do go back and I read the instructions just to have a better understanding, but this seems to be very intuitive. Everything just works right out of the box, which is super nice. So this is what the inside of the pictures look like right there. You get all the nice pictures, good text on there to be able to see how everything works. There is a, right here, if it's not receiving the signal, it'll give you these little lines right there. And there's a test mode operation on here as well, so you can test the thing. I'm not going to go through this whole thing right here. It's just, it's pretty thick. They got a lot of good information in here on how this thing works. I got to say, it's working pretty well right here out of the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at this training guide thing. Okay, so I think it's like how to train your dog to get them used to it and to teach them to be on a leash, all that type of stuff, and then to show them how the boundary works. So just a nice little pamphlet right there that you can utilize to go through and learn a little bit more about that. But if y'all are looking for an excellent wireless dog shocking collar, definitely go and check out this right here from Pawious. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not too sure. Pawious. Pawious. But y'all definitely go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.